Hi, it's Dorothy Guining with Scrapbooking Quebec, and today I'm here for the Scrapbook Nerd Online Shop. I'm going to show you how to make a fast, easy, fun page that uses tons of embellishments. It's the exploding photo mat technique. Actually, a few weeks ago, I shared my recipe for it on the Facebook group Scrapbook Nerd Friends Group, but today I'm going to demonstrate step by step how to do it. Now, I'm going to be using products from Photoplay's For the Love of Winter collection, and this collection is seriously gorgeous. I got all of this at the Scrapbook Nerd Online Shop, so I am going to link up the shop as well as the products and tools I use in the information box below. I did do some preparation in advance. I prepared that frame style foundation with 3 sheets of paper, and I gutted 2 of them. That white cardstock is Basil White Marshmallow cardstock. It's my all-time favorite. I also double matted that 4x6 photo, and I'm showing you this paper here because usually I buy 2 of each printed papers. I do a lot of double page spreads, but in this case I bought 3. I took one of them and I cut it up completely, and I'm going to be using it as decorations. They are really, really cute. I also have that 12 by 12 cardstock sticker sheet which goes with this collection. This one also has ephemera, but I don't have it. What I did was I removed some of the stickers in advance, and I used that powder tool that you see in my hand right now to remove the stick from the stickers. Now, this is a great way to turn stickers ultimately into an ephemera pack. This technique I'm going to show today does a lot of layering, but you have to do a lot of layering before adhering. So it's difficult to do that with stickers. So this is one way to remove the stick, and the other way is to add wax paper. This one I particularly like because, as you can see in the tray, I have a whole bunch of stickers in there, one on top of the other, but they're not sticking to each other. So it's really, really effective. I think the Scrapbook Nerd has that little powder tool. It's really inexpensive to my memory anyway. Anyway, it's really worth having. I will link it up if they still have it. Now what you see me doing is adding some ink to the foundation page. So I have 2 colors of ink. I have Cajun Craze and Night of Navy from Stampin' Up, and I'm using those Picket Fence Studios blender brushes. Now, as you can see, I'm more or less starting in the middle right, which is where my photo is going to be placed, and blending out. And the reason why I'm doing that is if for whatever reason when I start inking I have a blob, it will be covered up by my photo. Now I'm looking at this Cajun Craze color on the screen and I'm really not liking it. So I go in and I'm adding a bit more blue now, hoping to tone it down. But in the end, by the time the photo is placed on top of it and the photo mat, I actually really like it. All I'm going to get is a little bit of color peeking out from behind the photo and behind the photo mat. Now I'm going to start the technique, and basically what I do is I work in 3s and I work in triangles. So I'm going to start with 3 cut apart sheets that I place around my photo. I'm not going to adhere anything right now. I also have done this where I've simply used scraps of paper and not a cut apart sheet. And I took my stickers and I basically divided them into 3. So what I'm placing now are 3 floral clusters, one on the right, one on the bottom left, and that heart, I'm considering it a floral cluster because there is a floral cluster on top of it. Now I'm coming in with 3 circular blue items. I have that snowman snow globe in the top left. I have that coffee mug in the circle at the bottom left. And then on the right, I place this circle that has a little heart in the middle. Again, not gluing anything at this point, just playing with placement. Now I come in with that circular piece, that snowman that I put towards the bottom, and I place him there basically to counterbalance the large circle in the top left-hand corner, and then I add another pale blue circle up by that heart. Now later on I'm going to have to come in and add another pale blue piece. So I will finish that exploding photo mat later on, but what I'm going to do now is focus on my title. So I'm showing you dies. These are Alt New Tall Alpha die set, and I cut them out in advance, and I cut them out in 2 different colors, and that is one way to add a certain amount of energy and a dynamic to a page, is to add different colors in your title. It could also be different fonts. Anyway, I cut those out in advance and adhered them to wax paper, and now what I'm going to do is speed up the video and start adhering everything to the page. Now, a second ago I placed a pencil mark just in the corner where my photo is supposed to go because I knew I liked the placement there. Also, I could have taken a picture where everything was placed, but basically what I did was I tossed the decorations that were on the left to the left, the decorations that were on the right to the right, on the top towards the top, and so on and so forth. And now what I'm doing is just adhering them according to my memory. Again, a cell phone is a great tool in this case. Everything is being adhered except for a few items that I plan to put on foam adhesive. So anything that is going to be overlapping the photo, I'm going to put on foam adhesive. And you see me adding a bit of cardstock to a few stickers. That heart that's going on the top of the page, I already did it to that circle coffee mug at the bottom of the page, and I also put it on that circle with the heart in it towards the right. So I basically reinforced those stickers with a bit of cardstock and added foam adhesive. Now I'm placing the title, and I stopped the camera and continued. And now all I'm doing is I'm coming in and I'm kind of checking my visual triangle. So I'm more or less happy with it, but it's at this point I notice I need another hit of blue. I have that snowman at the bottom, that circular snowflake at the top, and I just added that border or that banner in the top right of the photo, and that says Winter Wishes. I'm also going to go in and add a few more smaller items. Now, when I create these photo mats, I usually focus on the larger pieces, and then I come in at the end with smaller pieces. So what I'm going to do is add a little mug up by my title there, and I already have a mug at the bottom, that red one towards the bottom. So I'm going to add a third mug. Again, another visual triangle, and I'm putting that small one up by the snowflake and heart at the top of the page. And I'm going to call this page done. This is a really fun project to do. All I do off camera is add a little bit of journaling in the bottom right hand corner. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the Scrapbook Nerd YouTube channel as well as my channel, Scrapbooking Quebec. Also, be sure to check out the Scrapbook Nerd Online Shop. They're getting new stuff all the time, and they have fantastic service. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.